Good morning, students. The last session we solved the few problems which depends on the equality of the matrices, addition of the matrices, difference of the matrices, multiplication of a matrix by a scalar, and also we did the some equation problems also. Okay. Today the new concept, that is multiplication of matrices. Multiplication of matrices. It is a very interesting and important concept in the chapter matrices. Generally, you know the product or a multiplication of two numbers. Okay. In that session we directly multiply the values. Here we have the matrices of different orders, or it may be same order. Okay. So to do the multiplication of given matrices, there is a certain condition. It must followed by the given matrices. Then only we can multiply or find the product of given two matrices. What is the condition, students? The condition is that if you have the matrix A of the order m by n. Okay, a matrix means it must be of the certain order m by n. So if B is the another matrix, B is the another matrix of order n by p. So we took the two matrices here. So matrix A is of the order m by n, and matrix B is of the order n by p or n cross p. So what is the condition here, students, to find or to get the multiplication of matrix A and matrix B is that the number of columns, just listen to students here, the number of columns of the matrix A must be equal to the number of rows of the matrix B. Then only we will get the new matrix or a product of these two matrices of the certain order next. Okay, see here, students. Matrix A is of the m by n matrix. Matrix B is of the order n by p. So these must be equal. That is, number of columns of matrix A must be equal to number of rows of B. Then product AB is exist of the order m by p or m cross p. Just observe the thing what I have written here, students. The number of columns of the matrix A must be equal to number of rows of matrix B. Then we will get the product AB or a multiplication of the matrix A and matrix B, that is AB is exist of the order m by p. What I equated here, students? The number of rows of the matrix A is equal to number of columns of the matrix A is equals to number of rows of the matrix B. Then AB is exist of what order? Of the order m by p. Means the number of rows of a matrix A cross number of columns of the matrix B. That is the order of the new or a product matrix of the two given matrices. Got the point, students? What you have to observe, whenever they ask for the product of the two matrices or three matrices, you must observe the order of the given matrices first. For example, if A is of the order 2 by 3 and B is of the order 3 by 1, whether the product AB exists? Yes, the AB exists. Why? The number of columns of the matrix A is equals to number of rows of the matrix B. This is the simple condition, or this is the foremost condition needed whenever you do the product of the matrices. Then AB is the product of the two given matrices of the order 2 by 1. If A is of order 3 by 1 and B is of the order 3 by 3, whether the product AB is exist here? No, students. We can't define, or we can't say the product AB is exist here. Why? The number of columns of the matrix A and the number of rows of the matrix B are not equal. Okay? What you have to observe? The number of columns of the first matrix is equals to number of rows of the another matrix. Then only the product of the given two matrices can be defined or can be exist. This is the foremost condition to find the product of the given matrices. Okay? Let us define or state it. Okay? The product of two matrices A and B is defined, or we may call it as is exist. Okay, is defined if the number of columns of A is equals to number of rows of B. Number of rows of B. Okay? Let A equals to Aij of the order m by n and B equals to Bjk of the order n by p. Then AB is exist of the order m by p. Why? Because already I mentioned the product of two matrices A and B is defined or is said to be exist if the number of columns of A is equals to the number of rows of B. See here, I considered a matrix A is of the order n by n and matrix B Bjk of the order n by p. Here number of columns and number of rows of the B A and B are same. So the AB is exist. That is product of the matrices exist of the order m by p. Okay? What the actual meaning of this definition, students? we took the or we take the row of a first matrix A multiplying column of the matrix B. Means if I take first row of the matrix A, we will do the product of the each element of the column elements of the matrix B and take the sum of those elements. We'll explain here, friends. See here, the product of the matrices, the product of the matrices A and B, is the matrix C, is the matrix C of order M by P. M by P already I defined or I said the matrix A of the order M by N and matrix B of the order N by P in the just previous definition. I considered that only. Okay, the product of the matrices A and B is the matrix C, a new matrix C of the order M by P. To get the I comma kth element Zik of the matrix C, capital C, that matrix denotation C, we take the ith row of A, ith row of the matrix A and kth column of the matrix B and multiplying them element wise, and take the sum of all those products, that is if A equals to Aij of the order M by N and B is the another matrix Bjk of the order N cross P, then the ith row of A is, that is AI1, AI2 to AIN and kth column of B is, that is B1k, B2k, so on up to Bnk. Okay, got the point, students? Therefore Zik is an element. Zik is an element. So I comma kth element will depend on. What is that? Take the ith row of A and kth column of B, multiplying them element wise. So what we get here? AI1 into B1k. AI1 into B1k plus ai2 into b2k plus so on up to plus so on up to ain and bnk. This is the actual product form of the two matrices. That is equals to summation of aij, that equals to summation of aij bjk, j running from 1 to n, j running from 1 to n. This is the product. That is the matrix C. Therefore the matrix C with the element Cik of the order m by p is the product of AB. This is the actual definition of the product of the two matrices. Okay, just study it down, students. Okay, students, we will see the actual product or a multiplication of the two matrices. Already just before I defined, I gave the general form of the product of the two matrices or a multiplication of the two matrices. Okay, what I mentioned there, the number of columns of the matrix A should be equal to number of rows of the matrix B. Then the new matrix is obtained, or the product of the two matrices are exist. What will take ith row of the matrix A element and kth column of the matrix B. We will do the element wise multiplication and take the sum of the all the product. Okay, I mentioned that. See here order of A. What is the order of A is here? 2 rows are there. Yes, 2 rows are there and 3 columns. That is 2 by 3 matrix. And order B, that is number of rows are 3 and number of columns are 2. What is the condition? That the number of columns of the matrix A should be equal to number of rows of the matrix B. Both are same here. See students here. Number of rows, number of columns of the matrix A is equals to number of rows of the matrix B. Yes. Number of columns of A is equals to number of rows of B. Therefore the product AB is exist, or we can define the product AB. Then AB is of the order. What is the order of the product AB? That is 2 by 2 matrices. 2 by 2 matrix. Okay? See you students. Product AB. What is the element? A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. This is the matrix A. And what is the matrix B? B11, B12, B21, B22, B31, B32. Okay. What actually the product formation? What is the order of the matrix, new matrix AB? That is 2 by 2. What is the condition that we will take the ith row? So I considered the first row with the product first column. So see here students, what we will get here? A11 into B11. A11 into B11 plus A12 into B21. A12 into B21 plus A13 into B31. This is the first row, first column element. Next, A11 into the second column element, B12 plus A12 into B22 plus A13 into B32. This is the first row, second column element. Next, we will take the second row, A21 into B11, A22 into B21 plus A23 into B31. Next friends, A21 into B12 plus A22 into B22 plus A23 into B32. This is the total sum, product and sum of the all these elements will become the first, this element, first row, first column element, first row, second element, second column element, second row, first column element, second row, second column element. What is the order of this new matrix AB? 2 by 2. Okay, 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, we define the AB, product of AB here. Okay, is it possible to find the product BA? Same condition you have to apply for the product BA also. What is that? The number of rows, number of columns of the matrix B should be equal to the number of rows of the matrix A. So what is the order of the matrix B here? That is 3 by 2. And what is the order of the matrix A? That is 2 by 3. So just observe the thing students. The number of columns of the matrix A is equals to the number of rows of the matrix A. Yes, the condition is satisfied. So BA is exists, or you can define the product BA of the order. What is the order students? That is 3 by 3 matrix. This is the product of the matrix A of the order 3 by 3. Same thing, we will do the first row of the B, matrix B, and first column of the matrix A. We will multiply the element wise and take the sum of that product. And first row, first column of the first row of the B and first column of the A. First row of the B, second column of the A, first row of the A and first row of the B and third column of the A. Likewise, we get the 3 rows and 3 columns matrix. Okay. So we'll see the one example with real entries. Okay. Once you go through the actual values, the product of the two matrices with actual values, we come to know how it works. So this is the little lengthy process but an important one. So 5 marks question will be on this product of the matrices only. Okay. What is the example, A equals to the matrix 1 minus 1 2 0 3 4 and B equals to the matrix 2 7 minus 1 1 5 and minus 4. So you have to find the product AB. Find AB. Okay. So observe the thing here, students. Order of A is 2 by 3. Order of B is 3 by 2. So number of columns of the matrix A and number of rows of the matrix B both are equal. So AB is exists. AB of the what order, students? That is 2 by 2 matrix. Okay. So matrix A 1 minus 1 2 0 3 4 with the matrix 2 7 minus 1 plus 1 5 minus 4. This is the product of the matrix. What we took? The first row with first column. That is the first entry here. So 1 into 2, that is 2. Minus 1 into minus 1, that is plus 1. 2 into 5, that is plus 10. Okay. Next, first row with the next second column value. 1 into 7, 7 minus 1 into plus 1, minus 1. 2 into minus 4, that is minus 8. Okay. Next, second row with first column. 0 into 2, that is 0. 3 into minus 1, minus 3. 4 into 5, that is plus 20. We should take the product of the each element and sum of the those product. Okay. 0 into 7, 0. 3 into 1, plus 3. 4 into minus 4, minus 16. So what is the answer, students, here? 2 plus 1 plus 10, that is 13. 7 minus 1 minus 8. What is that? Minus 8 minus 1 minus 9. Minus 9 plus 7, that is minus 2. Okay. Next, minus 3 plus 20, that is 17. 3 minus 16, that is minus 13. This is the product AB. Okay. So just observe the another kind, students, that is product BA. Whether the product BA is exist or not, students? Exist. Why? Because order of OB is order of B is 3 by 2 and order of A is 2 by 3. So the number of columns of the matrix B is equals to the number of rows of the matrix A. So you obtain the product BA. So order of the BA is 3 by 3. Just see the students. What is the matrix B? That is 2 7 minus 1 1 5 minus 4 into the matrix A. What is the matrix A? 1 minus 1 2 and 0 3 and 4. This is the BA. How it works? See here, students. The first row with first column. See the value, students, here. What will be the order of the BA? That is 3 by 3 matrices. So 3 by 3 matrix. So 2 into 1, 2. 7 into 0, that is 0. The first element is over. Next, 2 into minus 1, minus 2. 7 into 3, plus 21 with second column. Next, first row with the third column, this one. 2 into 2, 4 plus 7 into 4, that is 28. The first row entries are over. Next, the second row with each column of the matrix A. So, minus 1 into 1, minus 1, plus 1 into 0, that is 0, minus 1 into minus 1, plus 1, 1 into 3, that is 3. Next, minus 1 into 2, minus 2, plus 1 into 4, that is 4. 5 into 1, 5. The third row with each column values product. Okay, 5 into 1, 5, minus 4 into 0, just 0. 5 into minus 1, minus 5, minus 4 into plus 3, that is minus 12. 5 into 2, 10, minus 4 into plus 4, minus 16. So the product BA is equals to 2 plus 0, that is 2, minus 2 plus 21, that is 19. 4 plus 28, 32. Minus 1 plus 0, that is minus 1. 1 plus 3, 4. Minus 2 plus 4, 2. 5 plus 0, 5. Minus 5, minus 12, minus 17. 10 minus 16, that is minus 6. This is the 3 by 3 matrix. Yes. AB is defined and BA is also defined. Just observe the thing here, students. AB, what is the order of the AB here? 2 by 2. And BA is 3 by 3. Can we say AB is not equal to BA? Yes, 100%. Just observe the matrix obtained in the AB and in the BA. Both are different. Even though we took the same matrices A and B, for the AB also we took the given matrices A and B. For BA also we took the matrices B and A itself. The thing is that we put the condition on the number of columns of the one matrix with the number of rows of the another matrix. Here 3 equal to 3. Here column equal to rows 3 equal to 3. So we get the 2 by 2 matrix. But in BA it is 3 by 2, it is 2 by 3. So 2 equal. So we get the 3 by 3 matrix. So the thing is that the product of the two matrices will not follow the commutative property. What is the commutative property? Already you learned in the addition of the matrices. A plus B is equals to B plus A. Or if you add the two numbers, 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. 3 plus 2 is also again a 5. So commutative property is not exist for the product of the given matrices. So another condition, special case is there, students. For the diagonal matrices of the same order, we will get the commutative property exist. We will see in the next session, that is how it will be possible. From these two products, we can state the product of two matrices will not follow the commutative law or commutative property. So matrix multiplication is not a commutative. Okay, just write it down, students. Okay, next problem, students. They given the matrix A 2 3 1 2 and B 0 4 minus 1 and 2. Find AB and BA. Okay. So is it possible to find the AB and BA? Yes, obviously. Matrix A is of the order 2 by 2 and matrix B is of the order 2 by 2. So the condition, the number of columns of the matrix A equals to the number of rows of the matrix B exist. Okay. So AB equals to 2 3 1 2 and matrix P 0, 4, minus 1 and 2. So what is the product here? What is the condition that students? The first row with first column elements 2 into 0, 0, 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. Next, first row with second column elements 2 into 4, 8, 3 into 2 plus 6. The first row elements are over. And the second row, first column element 1 into 0, 0, 2 into minus 1, minus 2. And the second row with the second column 1 into 4, 4, 2 into 2 plus 4. So what is the AB here? AB is of the elements minus 3, 14, minus 2 and 8. This is the product AB. Then what is the product BA? So in the previous example, we took the 2 by 3 matrix and a 3 by 2 matrix. In that session, AB we got a 2 by 2 matrix and a BA as the 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, both A and B are of the different order matrices there, but here we have both the matrices of the same order. Just observe whether BA also is of the same order with same entries or not. So obviously BA will be the same order, 2 by 2 matrix only, but we have to observe the form of the entries or elements of the BA. See here students, 0, 4, minus 1 and 2. Matrix A 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So the product, what do we do here? First row, first column 0 into 2, 0, 4 into 1, that is plus 4. Okay. 0 into 3, 0, 4 into 2, 8. Second row with each column minus 1 into 2, minus 2, 2 into plus 1, that is plus 2. Next, minus 1 into 3, minus 3, 2 into 2 plus 4. So what is the product? BA entries are plus 4, 8, you get cancelled here, you get the 0 here, plus 1. Even though the order of the AB and BA are same here. In the previous examples, AB and BA both are of the different order we obtained. But in this example, AB and BA both are of the same order. 2 by 2 matrix and 2 by 2 matrix. But observe the entries students. The first row elements are minus 3, 14 and second row elements are minus 2 and 8 in the product AB or matrix AB. And in the product BA, product of the BA, we have the entries of the first row as the 4 and 8, 0 and 1 in the second row. So, even though the order of the product of the two matrices AB and BA are same, but the entries will not be same. And moreover, here also AB is not equals to BA. That is also you have to observe. AB is not equals to BA. Even though AB and BA are exist, the AB and BA are not equal. That is matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication is not commutative. Is not commutative. Please keep in mind students. Product of AB is not equal to product of BA. There is some special cases there. In that session we will get AB equal to BA for a particular matrix, that is not all for the all kind of matrices. For a particular matrix only you will get the AB equal to BA. I will say example and condition in the next session. Just observe these two. AB and BA both are of the same order. AB and BA are of the exist, then are of the same order, then also will not get the equality of the matrix. Not equal. That is, matrix multiplication is not commutative. Okay. There is another condition, students. If order of A equals to 3 by 2 and order of B is equals to 2 by 4. So AB is exist. AB is exist. But the number of columns of the matrix A is equals to number of rows of the matrix B. So what is the order of AB here? Order of AB is 3 by 4 matrix. Okay. And next, BA is exist. Observe the thing, students. Order of B is they given 2 by 4 and order of A they given 3 by 2. So the number of columns of the matrix B and number of rows of the matrix A are not equal. Therefore BA is not exist. BA is not exist. What is the conclusion you can do here, students? For the given two matrices AB, you may get the product AB, or the product AB can be exist or it can be defined. It is not necessary that the product of BA is also exist. It may be defined or it may be exist or may not be exist. And furthermore, even though here AB and BA both are exist, is it? For the same two given matrices, AB is also exist and BA is also exist, but they are of the not equal matrices. Got the point, students? If two matrices A and B, AB is defined or exist and BA is also defined or exist, then you may not get AB equal to BA. Means the commutative not possible. And furthermore, AB is exist for the certain order matrices. I given the example here. If OA equal to order of A equal to 3 by 2, order of B equal to 2 by 4, then AB is exist with the order 3 by 4. Yes, it is possible. Next, I took the same example for the product BA. For the AB, it is exist. And for the BA, is it exist? Let us examine that one. How will I examine? By looking at the or by observing the number of columns of the matrix B and number of rows of the matrix A. In AB, this is possible. Okay. Whether in the reverse case, that is in the BA, whether the number of columns of the B is equals to number of rows of the matrix A? No. There should not be a condition. It must be. It is not possible. It may or may not be. Keep in mind, students. If AB is exist, it need not be necessary that BA must be exist. It may or may not be exist. Even though AB and BA also exist of the same order, okay, or different order, they may not be equal matrices. Okay, we will see the thing that whether the product or multiplication of two matrices follows the commutative property or not. For the general example, I considered or mentioned that commutative matrix multiplication is not commutative. I defined that one or I concluded that one. So for a particular matrix, we will get the commutative property exist in the matrix multiplication. I will see you in the next session, students. Thank you for watching.